ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Michael Elliott, joined with my broadcast partner, Redbeard. Welcome to this week's episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Good to be here with you, Michael, and now we're continuing our tournament here of six-man tag team action. We've got one of the biggest heavy hitters in the entire tournament here in the form of Jonny Ryda in the match here with Tommy Django.
Well, there's a lot at stake in this match. A stake in the finals of the six-man tag team championship tournament is on the line here. You're looking at one of the finalists here. Whoever wins this match is the 6'7" giant. Can't even reach the Jonny Ryder's getting down on his level. The three brothers, 1/3 of the three brothers goes for that side headlock. He played his cards well there.
Trying to take advantage of that moment of disrespect from Jonny Ryda, but look at that big side of beef that is Jonny Ryda, putting a shoulder into Django.
The big strong man from the backwoods of Alexander County, Jonny Ryda, a huge fan favorite here.
Oh, wow.
He's built up a lot of momentum and chemistry with Max Carnage and Axel Jaggers. They could very well upset the three brothers here and be in that finals for the championship. But only time will tell.
Ryda's such a massive man, able to keep the momentum from going into Django's way. But look at this here now, man alive. Django may want to rethink this offensive pattern here of trying to make an impact with Ryda.
Well, he tagged in Drew Hood, but they're checking on their buddy, making sure he's all right.
Now Hood finds himself matched up here against whoever else is going to come in. The other big man there, Axel Jaggers now. As you said in the previous episode, Michael, you compared him to Dr. Death Steve Williams in terms of his physique and whatnot.
He looks like he doesn't know his own strength, Redbeard.
That's a very good possibility. Now torquing away at the left arm of Drew Hood.
Axel Jaggers, with a background in amateur wrestling, collegiate football, has ventured into the world of professional wrestling, looking to make an impact here in NAWA, and he's doing so here with his partners Max Carnage and Jonny Ryda, looking to make the advancement in the tournament onto the finals and become the inaugural six-man tag team champions. But they've got a tall task ahead of them, as the three brothers have been teaming together a little bit longer than they have, as Drew Hood is knocked right off of his feet by Max Carnage as he gives us a curtsy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi wrestling fans, Tony Bench here, host of the Bench Buster Show. If you love independent pro wrestling, then my podcast is definitely for you. Make sure you tune in each and every week, as I will be interviewing the local independent pro wrestlers, some you love and some you love to hate. Learn about their secrets, learn about what got them started in pro wrestling and what they love most about pro wrestling. And I also have more inside secrets that you never thought you'd ever know. But you got to tune into my show to find out. It's available on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. So don't make no excuse that you didn't listen to my show. There's plenty of chances to listen to it, and if you don't, you're the one missing out. Tune in to the Bench Buster Show.
Drew Hood in a bad way here now, as he's been isolated in the corner of these three big men. Ryda being reintroduced to the matchup here.
And again, the game plan of these three is being put into full effect. You figured they wouldn't, whoa!
Wow!
Didn't expect that out of the big man, Jonny Ryda. Picture perfect arm drag off the ropes. Drew Hood is in some serious trouble. Three brothers not looking too well here in the semifinals, Redbeard.
Ryda's the type that'll surprise you. He's got that look of a battle tank, but there inside lies a engine of a Ferrari in terms of his ability to get around the ring. Tagging back in Jaggers.
Very quick tags, lots of good chemistry and teamwork here between these three. After only being a team one time, shoots him off. Huge hip toss there.
It was like you were saying, Michael, you wanted to give the experience edge to the Brudhas, but right now, these three big men here on the other side of the ring are working quite well together.
Axel Jaggers is a man that would not want to piss off, as Max Carnage is another violent-looking individual, very creepy, as he likes to say, creepy AF. And I will not say what that stands for. I really don't know. I'm not hip with the kids' terms. Are you, Redbeard?
The AF is, it's...
AFI?
Like something like that. I think you're missing the letter from Alf, possibly. No.
I don't know. We're not very hip to the lingo these days.
Yeah, I'm old.
Huge right hand deliver from number 1. As I slap my leg as he would do, delivering that big headbutt.
There you have Cam Jackson, as Michael was saying there. He looks to have improved his physique here a little bit here recently. He might have packed on a little bit of muscle there from the look of things.
Not only has he improved his physique and added muscle, but he's definitely had a change in attitude since returning to NAWA. Last time we saw him before joining up with the Three Brudhas was against King Craig Classic. You know, we thought he was one of those baby faces, as they say, but he seemed to have a big change in attitude as Tommy Django is now in the ring, working over the lower back of Max Carnage.
Putting some words into the ear there of Max Carnage, trying to play mind games with the man. I don't know if he can really play mind games with someone who calls himself Max Carnage, though, but still beating away on the back there. Look at that leg sweep by Carnage. Comes in now, dropping an elbow across the lower back of Django. Here's a pinfall. 2 count only, says referee Bigelow.
He just rakes Max Carnage right in the eyes, right down the side of the face. Doing whatever he's got to do. Tommy Django, they want those 6-man championships. Just taking him back into the Three Brothers corner, cutting the ring off. And Max Carnage is getting worked over, getting smacked on the rear end, it looked like right there.
It there. I don't know what that was about, but Cam Jackson trying to take advantage of any opportunity he has there.
Karate chop.
Wow.
Chops him right with a karate chop on the head. He's gearing up for another one. He's going to do it again.
Loads him up here.
Karate chop.
Man alive. Rattled the brain there inside the skull of Max Carnage.
And Max Carnage is in desperate need of a tag here as he is just being worked over by all Three Brothers. Up, ducks that karate chop, hits him with a clothesline. He needs to go for the tag, but he goes for the cover and only gets a 2.
Can't get there. Needed to tag out there in that opportunity, but right now, look at, I started to say Django, but look at Cam Jackson there.
Look at that baiting him into the ring here.
Drawing the ire of Carnage's 2 tag team partners. But now look at this. A pack of wolves now descending on Max Carnage.
And not making a tag into Drew Hood, but if the referee doesn't see it, well, wait a minute.
It's all legal unless you get caught there, I guess you might as well go ahead and say, Michael.
Jaggers and Ryda complaining there was no tag into Drew Hood as Cam Jackson does jumping jacks on the outside. Max Carnage fighting back for his life here. STO from Drew Hood.
Impressive maneuver there from Hood. Goes for the pinfall. Still only a 2 count.
Max Carnage not out of it just yet.
Continuing to play mind games with Carnage are the Three Brudhas here now as Drew Hood starts to lay into him. Not only with a series of stomps, but also whatever words come to mind there.
But are those mind games having any effect on the creepy one? Max Carnage, Drew Hood lifting him up over his shoulders. What's he going for? Max fighting out of it. DDTs him, but Cameron Jackson distracting the referee. Tommy Django joining in on the fun now. Max Carnage has got to get to his corner and tag in. Ryda or Jaggers immediately. Cam Jackson's been tagged in. Jaggers has been tagged in, but referee Trayton Bigelow didn't see it.
Ref didn't see it, starting to admonish Jaggers, but nothing they can do about it now. That big man is in there.
Belly to belly, that puts him away. That puts him away right there. But
look at that, though. Bigelow didn't see him, so he's not going to allow the tag.
He's not allowing this to go on. Cameron Jackson would have been pinned. That belly to belly has put many a men away. Big boot from Drew Hood there. And Johnny Ryder's just been rammed into that pole by Django on the floor.
Look at this here now. Carnage being hoisted up to the top rope by Drew Hood.
The Three Brothers are trying to steal this one from Jaggers, Carnage, and Ryder. He's got him up for that superplex. Oh, we saw this in the opening round.
Big time impact there. There's Django.
And now Cameron Jackson going up to the top, setting up for that black toad splash. Here he goes. Puts the exclamation point on it. And
Three count.
And the three Brudhas have advanced to the finals of the six-man tag team championship tournament.
The three Brudhas get the 3 count, as you were saying there, Michael.
Well, we're going to take it to the back. They kind of railroaded their way into the finals with C.J. Bentley standing by with NAWA heavyweight champion Thomas Extreme.
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. My guest this time is the newly crowned NAWA heavyweight champion, Thomas Extreme. Thomas, you requested an interview. What's on your mind?
That's right. After my success against Adam James, and just like before, when I was the light heavyweight champion, I am a fighting champion. So this is an open challenge to anybody, everyone, any color, any gender. I don't care. I will fight you. I will defend this against anyone. So if you want a chance, all you got to do is write your name on the line.
The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. Men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. My guest this time is Irish hand grenade Myric Moore. Myric, you talked last time with us about deserving a title shot. Thomas Extreme has laid out an open challenge. What's your thoughts?
Let me ask you a question. Who here in NAWA is undefeated in a singles competition?
You are, sir.
Who here has been in this business for 15 years?
You have, sir.
Who here is barrel-chested and battle-tested?
You are, sir.
So you trying to ask me if I deserve a title shot against Thomas Extreme? He laid out an open challenge. He made that mistake. Here at NAWA, when you lay out a challenge, it's going to get answered. It's going to get answered by somebody who can do a lot of damage, and it can put you down for the 1, 2, 3. And you're looking at that guy right now.
There you have it from the Irish hand grenade.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Extreme issued an open challenge for the heavyweight championship, and it didn't take long for the Irish hand grenade to say he's ready to answer it, Redbeard.
Absolutely not. He seemed to be ready to go there at a moment's notice. He's got a lot of momentum there, Michael, as well, after having won that gauntlet match here a few weeks ago.
Undefeated in singles competition. Will he get his shot? Only time will tell, but now we're here with the other semifinal match in the NAWA six-man tag team tournament.
Oh, man.
The Burke County boys taking on the Cartel, and Redbeard, look at the apron. You see Mr. Number 1 George South over there.
I see an Anderson and I see a pair of gladiators, but I don't see George South.
Is this legal? George South was in the opening round. Are they able to switch out partners at will here?
I guess they have some kind of a clause in the contract of this matchup that allowed for that. But
when you have a minority owner of the company as the leader of your group, I guess you can pretty much do whatever you want.
My goodness.
Big Donnie delivering a hip toss to looks to be Golden Gladiator number 3, who's hugging the ref.
Oh, no.
And now Big Donnie's getting in on the action.
What in the world?
The referee needed a little bit of love, let him know that he's still wanted around here, I guess.
Now we're assuming that's Golden Gladiator number 3 there in the all-black outfit, trying to get something going here against Big Donnie.
And the crowd clearly behind the legends of the six-man, the Burke County boys, Big Donnie, Little Donnie, and Crazy James Brody, looking for a test of strength as Golden Gladiator number 3, but he chickened out.
It'd be wise not to go for that, but my goodness, looks to be going for it anyway. Oh, now some strategy being taught here by Golden Gladiator 2 and 3.
They need to put their heads together.
They might have an entire brain between the two of them.
The 3 of them. There's 3.
I was talking, well, that's true. But I was talking specifically about Golden Gladiator. I wouldn't dare offend Chris Thunder Anderson in that way, Michael. I'm smart enough not to do that.
I know you're on very thin ice with Thunder. If you mispronounce his name one more time, I know he's going to come into this commentary booth and slap your taste out of your mouth. But Golden Gladiator number 3 got his foot caught And a big atomic drop from Big Donnie.
Wow.
He just knocked number 2 off the apron into the guardrail. And things are not going so well here with the Cartel.
No, they are not. This has not gotten off to a positive start here for the Cartel.
And again, the winners of this match will advance to the finals to face the 3 Brudhas. And the winner of that match will be our 6-man champions.
Such a unique combination here, having an opportunity for a 6-man tag team championship. Once again, like we talked before, not something you see every day in terms of competition around the Mid-Atlantic or really anywhere in the professional wrestling business at this point in time.
And look at this. Number 3 trying to go for a body slam.
What in the world?
On Big Donnie, but unsuccessful. He just clotheslines him off his feet.
Might as well try and pick up a Buick while you're at it. Now look at this. All 3 men from the Cartel in the matchup here, and Big Donnie taking them all out.
And Big Donnie is handling all 3 members of the Cartel pretty much by himself here. BCB looking like they're going to smooth right into the finals of this tag team tournament.
It's got that feel about it. I don't know what the Gladiators are doing out there kind of celebrating. They haven't really done anything yet in this matchup except for get beat up. Oh, did the Wild Man get brought into the matchup here?
He has been tagged in, and he's going to square off with Golden Gladiator number 2. Wait a minute.
What in the world?
Things are breaking down here in the ring. Referee losing control.
Now it looks like all 3 members of the Burke County Boys almost entered the match there. But what is this? What kind of mind games is this from? There you go. We were saying a moment ago it could have been mind games, but now you see the strategy in trying to divide and conquer the Burke County Boys.
Golden Gladiator number 2 taking it to the Wild Man. And again, we thought this feud had ended just a few weeks ago here inside the Thunderdome, but it's been reignited here over the 6-man titles.
They found something new to fight for seemingly. There's a pinfall. Only a 2 count, says referee Bigelow.
We thought for months these 2 teams went at each other, and we thought it was finally over, but again, it's been reignited. I don't think it'll ever be over, to be quite honest with you, Redbeard.
No, this is one of those Batman versus Joker type scenarios where it seems like these 2 are just destined to fight forever.
And in comes Little Donnie, who, again, I'm still baffled at the actions of Little Donnie with that championship belt that he stole from Lucky Ali. And good thing that Lucky Ali's been probably out searching for that belt. He's probably in a canoe going up and down that river looking for his championship.
That belt could be somewhere in Georgia or Florida by now, Michael.
Well, he has promised to kill Little Donnie the next time he sees him, so luckily Little Donnie hasn't ran across Lucky Ali yet, but here the Cartel with their underhanded tactics as the referee's back is turned. Little Donnie paying the price.
Oh, God.
Stiff right hand right into the jaw, taking Little Donnie right off his feet.
Now look at this, starting to take apart that arm once again. Trademark Anderson offense right there.
He's been known to end matches by stomping on that tricep and elbow area. He's going right to work on Little Donnie's shoulder. Here we go. Rams it turnbuckle first.
There's a tremendous nerve cluster right in that part of your arm, folks. If you've never felt an impact right there before, it's kind of why they call it the funny bone. It's in that same part of your body. And now Anderson just raining blows across the face of Little Donnie. My goodness.
Just clubbing shots right across the face. And Golden Gladiator number 3 gets the tag in. He was just chomping at the bit to get in there and go after Little Donnie. And now he's getting his wish.
Now look at this, though.
Look at the tag team.
Standing across the throat.
And the referee distracted again as Wild Man tries to come in to help his buddy, his brother, Little Donnie. And Little Donnie's just paying the ultimate price over here.
My goodness.
As he just had the leg dropped right with his neck right over the bottom rope.
Little Donnie now being almost tortured by the Gladiators. Look at this now. Got his head and arm wrapped around the ring post. My God.
Going right back over to that shoulder that Chris Thunder Anderson started the damage.
Golden Gladiator number 3 here, just using the ring as a weapon here, you might as well say, and trying to separate the shoulder of Little Donnie. Now back inside the ring here is Golden Gladiator number 2, going to try and pull Little Donnie out of that corner to continue waylaying on him with whatever kind of offense he can come up with. strong chance of BCB echoing through the hall here.
Shoulder first again, and look at the pain on that face that only a mother could love. That shoulder is just being decimated by the Cartel. Big Donnie trying to get in and help him, but Thunder Anderson on the floor behind the referee's back. Going to work right on the shoulder again.
Oh, no.
Just slamming it down on that apron, the hardest part of the ring. And now what's he going to do to that arm?
Oh, no.
He's just trying to tear the elbow and the shoulder right out of place. Big Donnie finally helping his brother out.
Anderson just had that arm tied up in that turnbuckle right there, Michael. You could almost hear the tendons popping in little Donnie's shoulder and elbow there. My goodness.
And they are like sharks smelling blood in the water. Little Donnie is bleeding, so to speak, all over the ring with that target on his shoulder as all three members of the Cartel continue to wreak havoc on little Donnie and his shoulder.
As you were saying, Michael, I think all of them have taken turns just wailing on that arm there now and continuing to angle things. Is Golden Gladiator number 3. Oh, gosh. Puts a flying knee right into that shoulder.
And again, you got to wonder if the Burke County boys are able to successfully advance into the finals, how effective will little Donnie be in the finals with the damage he is sustaining here in the semifinals, Redbeard?
He's definitely in a bad way at this point in time, and it doesn't get much worse than to already be beaten up and then find yourself in the clutches of Thunder Anderson here.
And Big Donnie coming in, distracting the referee, not helping it like he thinks he is, doing more harm to his brother than help. And it seems as if little Donnie has been on the bad end of this shoulder for the last 5 minutes or so as the Cartel continues to wreak havoc on. Oh, God. Holy Christ, just slamming his arm right into that mat.
Little Donnie absorbed so much punishment here. That arm, there's going to be no life left in it whatsoever. My goodness.
Thunder Anderson continuing to go to work on that arm, almost applying a Kimura lock here that you would see in a mixed martial arts fight. If he can yank that wrist and forearm of little Donnie up any higher, he's going to completely separate the shoulder and elbow of little Donnie with that. And he's looking to do so. If he could get that grip he originally had, I think he might be able to accomplish it.
Anderson applying such amazing technique here in joint control and manipulation. My goodness.
Just continuing to stomp, beat, and massacre little Donnie's shoulder. He may not have any use for that arm after this match, but able to duck it.
Oh, look at that.
Using his good arm to take the clothesline. And in comes the wild man, James Brody, into the ring.
Now Golden Gladiator number 2 is in as well. There comes 3. Now targeting Anderson there is the wild man.
And this match is breaking down. Whoa, an uppercut. What's he got in his hand?
What in the
I've
world
never
was that?
seen Big Donnie go down after a punch. He's got something in that
He
mask.
loaded in the mask.
Oh, no, not this way. And the Cartel is going to cheat their way into the finals with that loaded mask. Wait a minute. That's Mickey Richards. What's he doing?
Boogie Woogie, is he out here as an equalizer? What in the world?
He's standing off with the golden. Oh, he just eye-poked little Donnie. And he just got the Cartel disqualified.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he said, if you costed me my match, I'm costing you yours. And the Burke County boys have won this match and advanced to the finals by disqualification due to Boogie Mickey Richards.
Have you ever in your life, Michael, seen something like this? My God.
I've never seen good guys attack good guys to help the bad guys lose. No, I've never seen it.
Dirty, but it worked. What can you say other than that?
Boogie Richards costing the Cartel their match out of spite because they were cheated in the first round. And now the Burke County boys are going to be taking on the Three Brothers. Speaking of the Three Brothers, here they are.
Holy cow.
We're going to get the finals a preview right now.
This isn't a wrestling match, though, Michael. This is just a brawl here now. The Three Brothers out here attacking the Burke County boys.
Dear God, little Donnie suffered enough. James Brody just being choked out by DH and HD here. And the three brothers are getting a jump start on the finals. They are wanting those six-man championships.
The celebration of the Burke County boys was short-lived there.
And Boogie Richards is nowhere to be seen. He took off. Go after the Cartel. I imagine he went after the Golden Gladiators, but the three brothers standing victorious here. They think they're going to defeat the Burke County boys in the finals.
After that, they've definitely got some momentum on their side here going forward in the tournament.
And little Donnie's shoulder may be injured after the beating he took from the Cartel. You may have laid the Burke County boys out, but we've seen them laid out before, Redbeard, and they always get back up and fight. But will this be too much? Will this combination of Tommy Django, Drew Hood, and Cameron Jackson be too much for the Burke County boys to overcome? Wait a minute, they're isolated little Donnie just like the Cartel.
Oh no.
And they're going to work on that arm.
Away on him. Well, little Donnie was already in a bad way. He's even worse now.
They're just punching him. Little Donnie has just become the punching bag here this evening. And look, they're going right to that shoulder that the Cartel was on.
Oh no.
Oh, and they just shoulder and head first into that turnbuckle post.
That's just bare metal out there, folks. Look at this. Little Donnie, he may be having a seizure. Big Donnie now can't do anything about what's happening, as everybody out there for the Burke County boys has just been waylaid. Now little Donnie trying to fight back. Look at that.
One
Holy
arm
cow.
and all, he just throws Django over, but he's still out on the floor. Now James Brody meeting the ring, and the three brothers looking to show a super kick, and another one.
Another one. My God, Michael. This has totally devolved into chaos out here now. If this is what they're doing to each other now, what are they going to do when they actually have the opportunity to fight over that championship?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. I'm at a loss for words. The Burke County boys have been laid out. We'll see you right here next week with more action on NAWA Championship Wrestling.